Guys, on this Wednesday, bringing you our weekly devotional, Wednesday devotional. I'm reading today from Max Lucado's book called On the Anvil, and I'm reading from chapter 14, which is entitled just that, On the Anvil. It's a wonderful book. If you get a chance to pick it up, it talks about how God shapes us and molds us. But let me read this wonderful devotional, wonderful look that Max has here. He has a wonderful way of writing these words. So Max writes this: with a strong forearm, the apron-clad blacksmith puts his tongs into the fire, grasps the heated metal, and places it on the anvil. His keen eye examines the glowing piece. He sees what the tool is now and envisions what he wants it to be. Sharper, flatter, wider, longer. With a clear picture in his mind, he begins to pound. His left hand still clutches the hot mass with the tongs. The right hand slams the 2-pound sledge upon the moldable material. On the solid anvil, the smoldering iron is remolded. The smith knows the type of instruments he wants. He knows the size, he knows the shape, he knows the strength. Whang, whang, the hammer slams and the shop rings with noise. The air filled with smoke and the softened metal responds. But the response doesn't come easily. It doesn't come without discomfort. To melt down the old and recast it as new is a disrupting process. And yet the metal remains on the anvil, allowing the toolmaker to remove the scars, repair the cracks, refill the voids, and purge the impurities. And with time, a change occurs. What was dull becomes sharpened. What was crooked becomes straight, what was weak becomes strong, and what was useless becomes valuable. Then the blacksmith stops. He ceases his pounding and sets down the hammer. With a strong left arm, he lifts the tongs until the freshly molded material is at eye level. In the still silence, he examining the smoking tool. The incandescent implement is rotated and examined for any mars or cracks, and there are none. Now the smith enters the final stage of his task. He plunges the smoldering instrument into a nearby bucket of water. With a hiss and a rush of steam, the metal immediately begins to harden. The heat surrenders to the onslaught of cool water, and the pliable, soft mineral becomes an unbendable, useful tool. Peter writes this in 1 Peter 1, 6 and 7. For a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. These have come so that your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may be proved genuine and may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. Amen. Today, may you allow yourself to be on the anvil of life and allow God to ply his trade in making you that perfect instrument, that perfect person that only God can do. And yes, people, we will go through trials and tribulations. The word tells us so. But it is those that we are molded and made into what God created us to be. Until next week, may God bless you and keep you. May he make his eyes to shine upon you and bring you peace.